Hey everyone, my name's Chris, and welcome to the first segment of my podcast, Strings and Slides. This podcast talks about all things music happening here at Lawler. Today I will be featuring a very special chamber orchestra member. I hope you enjoy. Welcome to Strings and Slides, where we talk about all things music. Here with me today is the legendary violin player Audion. Hi Audion.
Hi Chris.
Today I'm going to ask you a few questions and I want you to answer them. So the first question is, why did you pick orchestra?
So actually, I had already been playing the violin before I came to Lawler Middle School, but I'd been playing as a soloist, so I had no idea what an ensemble was. So I thought that this would kind of be like a new experience, something that I could put my mind to and still have the experience of playing the violin.
That's good because you already have the experience of the instrument. So. Question 2. If you could have picked any of the other main electives, which one would it be?
If I could have picked any of the other main electives, I might have picked band.
Let's go.
So music has always interested me, and I know for all of these orchestra people who are probably watching this podcast right now, I might look like a traitor, but music is definitely a very, very big part of my life, and I think that without playing a musical instrument, it would be a little bit harder to get through middle school.
Honestly, if I wasn't in band, I'd definitely be in orchestra, so.
That's good to hear.
Why did you pick the violin?
So I had already been playing the violin before I came to Lawler, and so that's one of the reasons why I chose to play the violin in the orchestra. I actually started playing the violin because my parents told me to, but over time I grew to love the instrument and I grew to love music.
What are your thoughts on the other instruments in orchestra?
So I think that all of the instruments in the orchestra, they're all good instruments except for the viola. Like, we make a lot of jokes about the viola and the second violins, but in truth we're all good instruments, we all are good musicians, and we're all just one family.
In the future, band and orchestra will work together as a full orchestra, so how do you think we'll work together?
So I definitely think that there will be some hiccups at the beginning, given that the band kids and the orchestra kids kind of have a rivalry right now. But I believe that with a lot of effort and with some planning, we can definitely make our full symphony sound really, really good.
I hope it goes smoothly because some of the songs we're going to be playing together are really good. So. And then, has orchestra been difficult or easy this year for you?
So, right now it's the start of this school year. Like, we're done with one of the 9 weeks, and we've only had one concert. The piece was not that challenging, but kind of putting all the different pieces from the different instruments together, that was definitely something that was definitely much harder than we had expected. But yeah, I guess in the middle. Yeah, it's fun, but there's also a little bit of difficulty to it.
All right. Well, thank you for your time today, Audion.
Thank you, Chris. Glad to be here.
This is Chris from Strings and Slides signing off. Thanks for listening to my podcast.